Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You take a look at Kansas City. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, the Lakers, now 9 games behind.
I think for Los Angeles, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Jaylen Brown, Patrick Williams out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. And for Kansas City, Smith out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's T.J. Warren. Now here's Warren. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, so underrated as a shooter. T.J. Warren, multiple years shooting over 40% from deep.
Outside, Brown. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Brown. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Brown passes to Hernan Gomez. Good D by Porzingis. And Kansas City with possession. It's a three-point game. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
White. It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Porzingis with a screen on White. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And White has got the ball here for the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Inside, the kick out to Williams. Looking to end the run. White can't hit.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Here's Warren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Williams from long range drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Smith with a screen on White. Pass to Warren. Takes a 3. The rebound by Favors. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Williams passes to Favors. Now here's Hernan Gomez. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Smith with a screen on Brown. The 3, Porzingis. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the 3-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
With some arc, White can't hit.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. And Kansas City another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
White, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Smart. He's scoreless. Yep, that one's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Favors. Back to White. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Kansas City has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Porzingis from deep. And Kansas City another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. As we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Hornets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Kings, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Here's White.
Porzingis grabs the board.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Porzingis has got 10 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside, Brown. White for 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Kansas City another 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 11. Outside, Brown. Back to White. Pass to Hernan Gomez. White with a screen on Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Smith with a screen on Brown. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. Smart passes to Warren. Back to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Goes up with it again. And Porzingis lays it in.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Lakers trail by 11. Now White. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Smart. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Brown with the stuff.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Porzingis misses. Lakers trail by 9. Williams with it, guarded by Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Smart against White. On the drive. Smart.
An impressive athlete. And this is why Smart's teammates encourage him to drive inside.
Outside White. Going inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The drive by Smart uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got 8. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside White. Favors with a screen on Smart. Here's White. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Schroeder. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Smith. On target from range. Give him 8.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Smart against White. Can they get it? Porzingis grabs the board. Kansas City leading by 15. Porzingis with a screen on White. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's Kansas City with it. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes. And it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Childress. He had 37 points in the win against Brooklyn. And here's LeVert for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Basket counts.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Kansas City leading by 16. Smith with a screen on Schroeder. Takes it inside. Oh, that's offensive interference. The Lakers making a switch here.
On the floor for the Lakers, Gianni Nicholson.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Brown. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Patrick Williams.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Done. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Nicholson. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. And he gets that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Kansas City leading by 12. Smith with a screen on Schroeder with the drive and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The Kings, number 1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. Bertans is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Kuminga pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to LeVert. For 3. Connects from downtown. LeVert's got 6 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Puts up a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Kansas City leading by 17. Smith with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Jones. The 3. Here's Smith. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. He's got 10. And so it's Kansas City up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Kansas City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Lakers trail by 19. Derek Jones is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Caris LeVert.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Kansas City leading by 19. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Harris in at the 5 spot. Nice shot by Kuminga.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Kings shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Childress. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Schroeder. And there's the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Williams is checked in for the Lakers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade, Dennis Schroeder has shown you plenty of it.
Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Kuminga for 3. Tries again. Hauled in by Brown. Lakers trail by 19. Here's Williams. LeVert with a rebound. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. He drops it from range. Porzingis has got 15.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Brown gets the bucket.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Pass to Jones. Fires the three. And Kansas City another three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Schroeder into the lane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Pass to Jones. Fires the three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
And here's Kuminga from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Williams against Porzingis. Williams passes to Schroeder. Back to Williams. And Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
The Lakers call timeout. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Kuminga pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Porzingis from downtown. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Lakers trail by 21. Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Brown. The Lakers with another miss.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Childers. Williams defending. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Schroeder. Kuminga pulls it in. Kansas City leading by 23. Childers passes to Porzingis. Goes back up, and it's Kuminga getting it to go. Kuminga's got his second bucket on the night.
Kuminga has so much of the physical tools needed to be a great offensive rebounder.
Outside Schroeder. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Schroeder's got 16 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Good.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Pass to Kuminga from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Schroeder launches a 3, and the rebound goes to Kansas City. Kuminga's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Childress. And Kansas City another 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Schroeder. 16 points for him. Brown, no good. Porzingis passes to LeVert. On the wing, Jones. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Schroeder staying aware and excellent at going straight into the defense in order to get the foul.
And he knocks down the first one for Kansas City. Smith, he's checked in for Kuminga. Warren comes in for Jones. And it's Marcus Smart in for LeVert. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Lakers. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Childress. He has 7. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Drives to the hoop from 7 feet. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And here's Schroeder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. The 3, Smith. And it's Harris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's White. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Porzingis has got 23 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Schroeder. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Childress. Into the lane. The 3, Smith. Schroeder with a rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Sinks the tray.
Well, a definite strength of Schroeder seems to have a knack for knowing when to get rid of that ball.
Pass to Porzingis. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. 26 points for him.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside, Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Smart with the ball. Give him 8. Here's Childress. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Childress passes to Warren. Porzingis up top. Here's Childress. Porzingis sets a screen. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Harris. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Schroeder. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Childress. 9 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Childress. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Warren, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Childress, covered by Schroeder. And that one's good. Childress.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's White. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Favors checked in for Los Angeles. Jaylen Brown comes in for Schroeder. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Kings, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
White's gone 5 for 11 from the field. Warren with a screen on Williams. The 3, Smith. That's in. coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 4 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Give him 8 points now. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith with a screen on White. Pass to Smart. Over Williams. They get it back. Here's Smith. He's off on the layup. And Brown has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Kicks it out to Warren. This one for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's White. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Smith with a screen on White. Warren for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. 26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. White drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Porzingis has got 29.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Kansas City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Lakers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Let's get an update on Jabari Smith. What's the status, Allie?
Hey guys, Kansas City's head athletic trainer gave me an update.
Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
All that said, he's already back at the game with some serious toughness on display tonight.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Smith out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And for the Lakers, they've got Williams. Jaylen Brown is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Derek Favors. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Warren. He's guarded by White. Pass to Smart. Fires for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Hernan Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Favors. Outside, Brown. Hernan Gomez in the high post. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Porzingis. Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside, Brown. Now Hernan Gomez. Give him 8 points now. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Porzingis sets a screen. Warren for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Warren's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made.
The triple. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
White, the pass to Favors. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. He's guarded by White. 4-3. And Kansas City another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Favors. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Here's Smith from outside the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown can't hit. The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Porzingis has got 32 points in the game.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. White with a screen on Warren. Williams from long range. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. And Kansas City another 3.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. White for 3. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Porzingis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Smith with a screen on Favors. Over to the left wing. Outside Porzingis. A deep 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Smart passes to Porzingis. Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
White, the pass to Favors. Hernangomez with it. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Pass to Smith. Warren finds Smith. For three, Porzingis. Knocks down the long J. Porzingis has got 37.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Now here's White. He's closely guarded. And here's Brown for three. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now the Lakers moving it up. And the jam by Brown.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here's White. And he banks in the layup. White's got 17.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Now Favors. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Favors. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
A qualified interior scorer. Favors uses size and skill to beat his man.
Smith with a screen on White. Smart for three. And the three-pointer goes. Smart has got 9 points here in the second half.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Favors against Smith. Back to White. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Smith's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Brown with it, guarded now by Smart. Outside White. Hernangomez. The shot misses. Good D by Porzingis. And Kansas City shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Here he goes. That one goes in. He's got 12. And for the Lakers, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Back to White. Here's Hernangomez. The kick out to Williams. Here's the three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Porzingis with a screen on White. Down low. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Favors. Outside, Brown. And there's a whistle.